healing doesn't feel how you think. You see, nobody tells you this, but sometimes healing doesn't feel good. What's going on, guys? This is back with another YouTube video, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. I really appreciate it if you guys subscribe. I make content of all type of form, regardless if it's helping you mentally, physically, spiritually, or economically. I'm your boy. I also share experiences on what I do, and I just overall try to express myself on the internet to the best of my ability to try and relate with you guys like if we were friends in real life. But if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, bro. I really hope, and thank you for returning. Let's get right into the video. Healing can sometimes be uncomfortable, quiet. It could be frustrating. It could just be a big ball of feelings that you don't know how to feel because you're healing. And healing is something that nobody's prepared for. You're also not always gonna feel better, you know? Healing is a sense of uncertainty, is a sense of, I don't know what's gonna happen next, you know, because healing for all of us is way different. Healing for you may be worse, healing for me may be better. It just depends on the situation and how we are as a person. But you also need to understand that healing takes time. You need to understand that your progression is way different from other people, so don't try to compare yourself, because that's another problem that a lot of people try to do. They try to compare themselves in certain situations and are like, and are like, why am I not like this? Or why is my healing taking longer or shorter? Or why can this person heal just like I did? It's because we're all different. We all evolve different. We all carry ourselves way different than other people. You know, even if you're related blood type or whatever the case is, your healing progression is going to be way different from a friend or from a brother, from even a mom and dad. Why? Because we all function different. And what I mean by function is emotional wise. We can bear a certain amount of emotions better than others. For example, I can bear anger better than another person, or kindness, or whatever it is, right? So we need to understand that, okay, these are my strengths and these are my weaknesses. And healing, it doesn't let you know that. You just go through the process. That's why I say it's frustrating, because a lot of people want to know. They want to know their weaknesses. They want to know what are they filling in so they can get better at it. And it's not for the sake of self-developing, but rather just finishing that process, because healing is a process you want to get done immediately. That way you won't have to think about it no more. And then also another thing about healing is that you can sometimes feel like nothing's happening, but in reality a lot of things are happening. You just don't realize because it's something new. It's something you never experienced in your life. It's something that is shocking when you see results, you know, for a bad or a good, depending on what type of healing you're healing from. Like I said, healing can be small, it can be big, it can take time, it could take longer, it can take shorter. Regardless of the case it is, healing should be a good thing, not just for the person that hurt you or for whatever happened in your situation, but more to yourself, because you're understanding way more about yourself than any other time of your life. Why? Because healing is going to be the first time you feel something like this, you know, and it's not something that can be forced upon you, but you have to go through it. Nobody's going to be there for you, nobody's going to help you, but it's just you and your mind and your overall subconscious stability, and saying, okay, I need to do this and I need to do that to solve this problem and just overall heal. You know, it's in the word heal. Healing is good. It's supposed to be good. It's supposed to, instead of putting a bandage on a big scar, sew it up and let it, you know, heal. You know, instead of temporarily fixing something, permanently fix it, you know, for good. You know, heal is a very good word and is used in very good terms for a reason. It's not just used just for, oh, let me heal this or let me heal that. No, but it can also be internally, not just externally. And it's something we need to take into account, because if we see it from the perspective of just, okay, let me just heal myself from, let's say if it was abuse or something, whatever it was, let me just heal myself and clean myself up and I'm done. No, see it from the inside. What do you feel emotionally? What do you feel internally? What is the person 5 years from now going to tell you? Why didn't you heal yourself? That's literally what they're going to say. Because you had time, you had the, you had the emotional mindset to say, okay, I need to heal, I need to do this, I need to do that. Regardless if the person says sorry to you or not, you need to heal for the sake of your peace and your future when it deals with emotions. And I know all this may be confusing, but this is not to prepare you, but just rather keep you aware and more stable in mindset and saying, okay, if this does happen to me, what do I need to expect? What do I need to do? What do I need to see? Is this preparing you? No, this is just keeping you open-minded about the situation and circumstances you might come upon, and just give yourself a variety of options for you to be and have available. But I really appreciate you guys for watching. This is the end of the video. Pretty short and simple. And as you can see, we're outside. It's getting a little late, so I might have to close this off a little bit. I just wanted to post this more outside in a little nighttime, you know what I mean? Just to get a better view and different environments. You know, I really want to try different environments of life, different places, different substantialities of things, you know, just to keep you guys eye-catched and on here, not just for the sake of views, but for the sake of comfortability and overall hearing my message, you know, because I could be in a very luxurious place, but if the message doesn't convey the overall space, what's the point, you know? So I say this, let it reflect my background, you know, not just some green screen thing or whatever, you know? But I really hope you guys do like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Don't forget to join the community. I really appreciate you guys. Join the Discord. I really try to help everybody in there. I just created it. I have a little bit of people, but I'm planning to make a lot new friends. So please join. I really like to talk to you guys. It's been Jose. God bless. And I really hope this video helped you in some way, shape, or form. Peace.